Tanks, tanks, tanks! Hey fam! Get ready to roll out because today we're diving into the explosive world of tank battles. We're talking metal mayhem, historical showdowns, and facts that'll make your jaws drop like a tank shell hitting the ground. Buckle up, history buffs and curious minds, because we're about to uncover the mind-blowing truth behind these armored beasts. Okay, picture this. You're in a tank, right? The engine's roaring, the metal beast beneath you is vibrating with power. You feel like you're in control of a mechanical monster, ready to unleash havoc on anything that stands in your way. The cockpit is your command center, filled with screens, buttons, and levers, each one a tool for domination. You feel invincible, like you could roll over anything. Trees, rocks, even small buildings crumble under your treads. The sheer power of the tank makes you feel like a god of war, unstoppable and unyielding. But this sense of invincibility can be deceiving. But hold up, before you go full-on beast mode, you gotta scope out the battlefield. It's not just about brute force, it's about strategy. The battlefield is a complex chessboard, and every move counts. You need to know where the enemy is, what the terrain looks like, and how you can use it to your advantage. See, tank commanders don't just charge in blindly. They're like the chess masters of warfare, always thinking several moves ahead. They analyze maps, study the terrain, and plan their routes meticulously. Every decision is calculated, every move is deliberate. They know that one wrong move can turn the tide of battle. And guess what plays a major role? The terrain. It's not just the enemy you have to worry about, it's the ground beneath your treads. The landscape can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. Hills, valleys, forests, and rivers all present unique challenges and opportunities. Yeah, those hills, forests, and rivers, they can make or break a tank battle. A dense forest can provide cover, but it can also slow you down. A river can be a natural barrier, but it can also be a trap. And those hills? They can give you a vantage point, but they can also be a death trap if the enemy is waiting on the other side. Imagine trying to climb a muddy hill in a clunky metal box. Not easy, right? The treads slip, the engine strains, and every inch feels like a mile. Mud, snow, and loose gravel can turn a simple climb into a grueling ordeal. And if you get stuck, you're a sitting duck. Now imagine your enemy using that hill to their advantage, raining fire from above. They have the high ground and you're exposed. Every shot they take has the potential to cripple your tank or worse. The terrain has turned against you, and now you're fighting an uphill battle, literally and figuratively. That's why knowing the terrain is everything. It's not just about where you are, but how you can use the environment to your advantage. A skilled commander knows how to turn the landscape into a weapon, using every hill, tree, and river to their benefit. They know the terrain like the back of their hand. It's like having home field advantage in the biggest, baddest game of capture the flag ever. The terrain can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy, and mastering it is the key to victory. So next time you see a tank rolling across the battlefield, remember, it's not just about the firepower, it's about the ground they're fighting on. Ever hopped on a construction site and thought, whoa, that bulldozer looks strangely familiar? Well, you're not alone. Turns out those heavy-duty machines we use every day owe a lot to their war-torn cousins, tanks. Think about it. The tracks, the powerful engines, the ability to move mountains, or at least piles of dirt. It's all thanks to the innovations that came out of tank development. From the early days of clunky World War I era tanks to the sleek modern machines we see today, the technology has trickled down to all sorts of civilian vehicles. So next time you see a bulldozer in action, give a little nod to its tank ancestors. They paved the way, literally. Okay, we've talked about the cool tech and the strategic brilliance, but we can't forget about the human cost of tank warfare. These machines, as powerful and awe-inspiring as they are operated by people with families, dreams, and fears. The human element is often overshadowed by the sheer mechanical might of these behemoths, but it's crucial to remember the sacrifices and the emotional toll on those who serve inside them. Imagine being crammed inside a metal box, the air thick with sweat, gunpowder, and fear. The space is so confined that every movement is a struggle and the noise is deafening. The heat inside can be unbearable, especially in the middle of a battle. The crew has to work in perfect unison, each member knowing their role and executing it flawlessly, despite the chaos outside. The mental and physical strain is immense, and yet they push through, driven by duty and camaraderie. The constant roar of the engine, the ground shaking with every explosion, and the knowledge that one wrong move could be your last. The battlefield is a cacophony of sounds: gunfire, explosions, the clanking of metal. Each moment is a test of nerves and skill. The crew must remain vigilant, their senses heightened as danger lurks at every corner. The pressure is relentless and the stakes couldn't be higher. It's a high-wire act, performed under the most extreme conditions. Tank crews weren't just soldiers, they were brothers in arms, relying on each other for survival in the most intense situations imaginable. The bond formed in such conditions is unbreakable. They share not just the physical space but also the emotional burden of war. Each member's life is in the hands of the others, creating a level of trust and dependence that is hard to find elsewhere. This camaraderie is their strength, a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. They faced claustrophobia, shell shock, and the ever-present threat of enemy fire, all while trying to maintain their focus and fight for their lives. The psychological toll is profound. Many soldiers carry the scars of these experiences long after the battle is over. Post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, and depression are common among veterans. The mental health challenges are as real as the physical dangers, and they require just as much attention and care. It's a side of tank warfare we often forget, a stark reminder that behind every machine, there's a human story. These stories are filled with bravery, sacrifice, and resilience. They remind us that war is not just about strategies and victories, but about the people who live through it. Their experiences, their struggles, and their triumphs are what truly define the essence of tank warfare. As we honor the technology and the tactics, let us also remember the human spirit that drives it all.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you
Of innovation, I wouldn't rule anything out.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can
Of a larger, smarter, and more adaptive military ecosystem. It's a brave new world out there, and one thing's for sure, tanks will be rolling into that future, ready for whatever comes next. As we stand on the cusp of this new era, the evolution of tanks will be a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of military excellence. The battlefield of tomorrow will be shaped by these formidable machines as they continue to adapt and overcome the challenges of modern warfare. And there you have it, fam. 5 mind-blowing facts about tank battles that hopefully left you shook. From the strategic importance of terrain to the human cost of war, we've covered it all. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a whole world of tank history out there just waiting to be explored. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that like button, subscribe for more epic content, and let's keep diving deeper into the fascinating world of history. like, subscribe, and dive deeper into history.